Legends tell of a mystical race of guardians over space and time. They were gifted with long tails to symbolize the cosmic balance they upheld, and prominent ears so that they could hear threats to time and space long before those threats arrived. There was but one rule that they all must follow, without exception. None could look into the future of their people, for that was the path to madness. Princess Sakura, the guardian princess of the Tempurri, stood at the precipice of her first mission, her heart filled with determination and a sense of duty. For years, she had dedicated herself to honing her magical abilities, training tirelessly under the guidance of the wise elders. With her flowing golden hair and piercing emerald eyes, she possessed an ethereal beauty that belied her fierce spirit. Sakura's people revered her as the protector of their realm, and now, as she prepared to embark on her first mission, she felt the weight of their hopes and dreams resting upon her shoulders. With her unwavering resolve, Princess Sakura was ready to face any challenge that lay ahead, prepared to defend her people with all the strength and magic she had cultivated throughout her life.
Hey Saku, I heard you're going on your first mission today. Don't mess it up.
Wow, what's that supposed to mean?
Just saying that for someone who's supposed to uphold balance, you, sure don't seem to have any.
Wow, how dare you! I can't believe you would say something. One day, the princess was traveling on her first mission, chasing after a minion of Etherian, their mortal enemy. She traveled to an unfamiliar planet where she saw a dark path, hidden by shadow and thick brush, almost as if it was put there intentionally. Wow, this place is pretty dark. I don't think I've ever seen this path on any of the maps I've read. The princess traveled the path until she came to a large mansion hidden in the woods. Hello? Is anyone there? She looked into the dark room and saw a mysterious and beautiful woman sitting on a throne on the opposite side of the room. The woman approached the princess and inquired how she was able to enter the woman's home. Upon finding out the princess's identity, the woman's eyes lit up. She claimed to have foreknowledge of a terrible fate that would fall upon the princess's people in the future, and that information could be hers as well if she was brave enough to look. Curiosity took over, and never one to back down from a challenge, the princess gazed into the future, and she recoiled from the vision before her. The future which she saw was not one of peace and prosperity, but one of ruin and destruction. The doom of her people, her kingdom, her friends, her family, all destroyed. What can I do? Am I not strong enough to defend my people? The woman, who had been oddly silent up until this point, offered her what she most desired. The power to change her people's fate. The power she needed.
I will grant you what you seek. I will give you the power to change the fate of your people.
How? Why would you do that for me?
I owe your parents a great debt. This shall be considered payback. What do you say?
What choice had the princess but to accept? But this was what the woman was counting on. The woman sunk her fangs into her, and when she was finished, the princess now stood before her, a being of bloodthirst and hunger, a vampire. The power of the guardians was never meant to be mixed with the power of a vampire. The princess's hunger grew insatiable, unceasing, far beyond even the woman's expectations. For you see, this debt the woman wanted to repay was not one of kindness. It was known by another word: vengeance. Vengeance for the 1,000 years she had languished here, imprisoned by the princess's father, the king. Unable to control her newfound hunger, the princess destroyed all in her path, devouring whatever she could, until eventually she turned back and looked at her most recent conquest, the place she had most recently destroyed. And she saw the ruins of her own kingdom, the very vision that started her down this path. The fate the princess wished to avert was brought about by none other than her own hand. Grasping for her guardian magics, the princess used much of her power to turn back time, undoing much of the destruction she had caused. I need to leave. I'll open a portal to another world and seal my powers before they recover. This planet with humans should be able to keep me hidden well enough. And it seems there are other beings here as well. The guardians will still hunt me down, so what can I do? When I sense they're close, I'll just hide in human form. Knowing that she was still dangerous, the princess fled, hoping to protect others from herself. The princess's own people, the guardians she once served, continued to hunt her down to bring her back into the fold, to bring her to a home that she wished to avoid. But the ending of her story is not yet written, its conclusion not yet told. That adventure is for her to experience for herself as the Blossom Queen.